Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. This is Agladio again, and today we are here doing a vlog. From now on, I will try to vlog almost every day to help me with my Japanese. So, I am not very sure how I'm going to do it yet. If I'm going to do uh, only topics related to Japanese, or if from day to day I'm going to talk about things related to language. Uh, Today I want to discuss with you the topic on why should you learn a language, or why I am learning Japanese. So I am going to go to the topic straight. Uh, No, I think it's better if we go to why not learn a language. It's better not to learn Japanese if you are only learning it because of games and anime and manga, because you will most likely have things translated for you by other people. And why am I saying this? Well, Japanese is very, very, very hard, and you will need a lot of effort and focus to do it. You will need, at the very least, 3 to 5 years to learn Japanese. It depends a lot on what language you knew beforehand. Like, if you knew Chinese before, then it's going to be a lot easier, especially because you already know uh, most of the characters. I imagine. I don't know Chinese, but I imagine the characters are going to be the same or almost the same. And so, going back to that, I know I'm getting a lot of people angry because that's the most people who are going to want to learn Japanese. But yeah, that's the truth. Unfortunately, you need a lot of effort, and that's an effort that most people don't want to put in. Okay, now when is it worth the effort? When you are going to live in the country. That's when it's worth the effort. Now, in many cases, I see people simply saying, yeah, but uh, it's possible to learn in next country without knowing the language, like in Germany. I hear people saying that about Germany a lot. And I don't know much about Germany, and I also don't know about all of the countries in the world. But I went to Japan only knowing N5, and N5 is a very basic Japanese, the most basic Japanese that there is. And it didn't work very well in the end. Uh, if and what do I mean by it? You need the language to fit in. If you don't know the language, then you are not going to fit in. You are going to be on that same spot that you put all of the other toys that are not on the team that you want. So you put all of the toys from Disney on the right. You put all the toys from Toy Story on the left. It is like this because, for starters, if you don't know the language, you won't be able to get many works. The works that you are going to get, like the ones that I did, they were on factories, and they were mostly for foreigners. And so they were trash, by the way. uh, and so these works, they they were not very nice. They are not the things that you want to do. They were heavy work. They were heavy work, for example. So and another thing, many people want to leave their country to another one because they hate their country. So let's say you hate America and you want to go to Germany because you think it's much better. And you are into this thing that in Germany it's okay, you can live there knowing only English. You are most likely only going to live on an English community, and the, and the, and the life you are going to live is most likely not going to be the life of the average German. Not because of prejudice, but because of your own lack of capability, let's say this way. So, not knowing how to read and write are a very big thing. And yes, you will be able to go to the supermarket and go buy bread, or you may be able to go ask buy bread by simply memorizing the phrase, but it's not going to be the same thing. And there will be times when you will want a better thing, a better job, and you won't be able to have one because you don't know the language. And so, again, coming back uh, to my experience in the factory, it was trash because all the people around me, they were foreigners, and they were the very thing that I was running away from when I was in my country. I'm not going to say which country I'm from yet. Let's wait until, let's say, 10,000 subscribers. And so I have to make one thing very clear. Uh, are the Japanese people perfect? No. But for starters, they know how to apologize. The foreigners that I met didn't. So I had one boss yelling at me on my very first day doing a certain task, and he was most likely yelling because I wasn't doing it very well. And days passed, and he went to me and apologized. Now, with a foreigner, he screamed at me, he kicked the thing away from me because I was going too slow. And even after I went to HR to talk about this and try to get things corrected, the guy never changed. He always kept doing the same thing. And so, what I am trying to say by this is I am trying to learn Japanese, but I am not doing it just to live in Japan, because it is possible to live in Japan without knowing Japanese. It is completely possible because you can totally script your day. You can know only the minimum amount of words to live only saying hello, goodbye, nice to meet you, only saying the same thing, only saying the same things, and and you will be able to survive. Like I survived like this for over a year, and then people are going to be like, but it was like this because you were lazy. Yeah, no, I went there and worked for like over 12 hours every day. So, no, it's not because I was lazy. I tried studying there on the Kumon method, but it didn't work. And I didn't have any other teacher. So, I just had to quit and call it a day. Now I have another teacher, uh, one that is from Japan also, and so I'm trying to uh, study a little bit every day, to learn a little bit every day, and then return to Japan. And like the thing that I want to do in Japan isn't even that hard. I want to work in hotels, and so uh, that's basically it. It is a rather silly reason to learn uh, Japanese, I would say, because I know that there are people who want much, much more, who like go to university in there and already want to be the CEOs of their own companies. But like, I think it will be, uh, I think it will be very nice to be a clerk in a hotel, especially because with Japanese I will know four languages. So I always liked to talk to people from other countries, and working there I would be able to do it every day or almost every day at least. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. So long, goodbye, bye bye.